with regards to Syrian refugees, Saudi Arabia, since the beginning of the crisis, has taken in almost 2.4 million Syrians, of whom somewhere between 600,000 and 700,000 still remain in Saudi Arabia. Since over the past year and a half, Saudi Arabia has taken in almost 1 million Yemenis, of whom probably 700,000 or 800,000 still remain. None of them is in a refugee camp. None of them lives in a tent. The custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman, decreed last summer that any Syrian who comes to Saudi Arabia, or any Yemeni who comes to Saudi Arabia, be immediately provided with a work permit so they can have legal status, they can get jobs, they have access to health care, and their children can go to schools. Because we don't have one person in a tent, and as a consequence, we have not registered them with UN organizations as refugees. We want them to lead an honorable life, and we want them to lead a decent life, not live in tents or in refugee camps. So we have taken in a lot of Syrian refugees and a lot of Yemeni refugees as guests, not as refugees. And they're free to stay in Saudi Arabia until the crisis is over and their homes are rebuilt and they can go back. But we were and we haven't announced this or made a big deal out of it because we're not doing it to get credit. We're doing it to help our brethren in both Syria and in Yemen. And this is in addition to the substantial financial assistance that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has provided to Syrian refugees in Yemen, in Lebanon and in Jordan.